2010 was marked by a drastic rise in attacks by Israeli settlers against Palestinians.
The last 3 or 4 months, which become the high level of these attacks.
According to a report published by the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, during the olive harvest, 50 such attacks against Palestinians were reported. 127 Palestinians were injured in these incidents, and over 3,700 olive trees were burned, uprooted, killed with chemicals, or otherwise vandalized. According to Ahmad Jaradat, coordinator of the AIC's Settlement and Settler Violence Project, over the last 4 years we have seen an increase in settler attacks against Palestinians during the annual olive harvest.
It's appeared that this is systematic and organized violations during the olive harvesting, which is very important for the Palestinians, especially in the north of West Bank. At this time we start to see, and this year is a good example for that, start to see that hundreds of the settlers engaged in this attacks against the farmers, preventing the farmers to enter their areas to pick up their olive trees. This is one. In addition to burning the olive trees, cut the olive trees, uprooted the olive trees, and in some cases they stolen what the Palestinians picked up from the olive trees. They stole this.
Jaradat says that new to settler violence are attacks against Palestinian farmers in the Jordan Valley and Jericho areas.
Just yesterday, the Israelis demolished a small village.
Jaradat also says that attacks on mosques are new.
In the last few months, we start to see the settlers attacking the mosques, which is a new kind of violations by them. And it's not in one place. In the north of West Bank, 3 or 4 cases were documented, burned the mosques, and in the south of the West Bank, in Bet Fajjar, also they did the same.
Jaradat states that there is enhanced cooperation between settlers and the Israeli army.
Sometimes the army stops the settlers, sometimes, but mostly they are not stopping them. They come later, and some attacks happened in the sight of the soldiers. But if the settlers come and attack the Palestinians, their homes, or the Palestinians in the streets, and the Palestinians want to defend themselves, here the army becomes direct to attack the Palestinians.
As Israel's West Bank moratorium on settlement construction ended, the Israeli army participated in the construction of new settlements, including helping to bulldoze targeted Palestinian lands.